It's not going to roll on its own. Okay, I think it's going.
Stop.
Get that dang wheel to break over. Okay, what a fun day. We made it home. Maybe some of you guys that might know more than I do, this has got the Super M decal on it, and I don't know if there's a way to tell the difference just by looking at parts, but looking the things up, the serial number on it is just an M, not a Super M. Of according to tractor data, if it was a Super M, it would be an SM instead of just M on that serial number. But according to that serial number, the way I read it, it's a Farmall M 1945, I believe, is where that serial number falls into place. And I've never had one of these or messed with them. I think in today's world you don't worry about it, but it is a multi-fuel tractor. So there's your main tank, and I believe they called it distillate that they used to run in these tractors. It was a lot cheaper than the gas, and so you'd put gas in that tank, and the cheaper fuel, see there's the little tank, and then there's the big tank. So when you're out running after the thing's warmed up, you switch it to the cheaper fuel. And anyway, it is froze up. So my first thing to do here, I'm going to pull the plugs out, and then I'll put some oil down them. I don't know somebody that's got one, but I'd like to get before I make any real decisions, I'd like to get one of those scopes that I can stick down the spark plug holes and take a look in there. But man, I don't know why people do this. Keeping the exhaust covered should be number one priority. And when I seen the pictures of this, they had this car muffler on it up here, and from the pictures it looked like it was a big bucket over the exhaust pipe. So I was hopeful, but when I got there, this is just a car muffler, and so it's gotten water down in there. It wasn't covered. It's gotten water. This pipe here, somebody tried to goober weld it and onto that exhaust manifold, but long story short, it's gotten water into it, which may not be the end of the world, because it wouldn't hurt my feelings to pull it apart and put new pistons and sleeves in it. Other than that, it looks like a pretty dang stand-up tractor. Kind of interesting. We went to Utah to get this, and essentially it was give to me. I give the guy $50 for it. So I didn't get hurt. On our way home, we drove by the salvage yard. I told Mary we could have stopped and dropped it off in the salvage yard on the way home and made money on the deal. But that's not what I'm about. I'm about saving them from the salvage yard. But anyway, talking to the old boy, he bought this. It was in Utah. We went to get this, northern Utah. And he said he bought it out of Star Valley, Wyoming, which is just a little bit north of me when he bought it. So this tractor started out in Wyoming, and it gets to come home to Wyoming to finish its days here. But I'm really hopeful that I'll be able to get the old girl going, even if I have to put new pistons and sleeves in it. I'll know more as I get messing with it. So this bucket on the front, evidently it was just a plow. You can see all of this stuff down here is just homemade add-ons. Looks like somebody started with a set of forks they put on it, and then they put a plate in between those forks. But you can see the main thing was just a plow. And I'm guessing that it originally, I don't know, but I'm guessing that down here it originally had a bottom on that. But you can see that plow's got a cutting edge on it down there, hardened steel cutting edge. So anyway, that's probably the way it'll end up, is just to pull this stuff off the front of it and I don't really need it for a plow. I got the Bobcat, but it'll be really nice. I'm going to leave that loader on it so that I've got a second tractor besides the Bobcat that's got some lifting power. All in all, seems like a pretty stand-up old tractor. Look at those tires. There's a few cracks in them, but it's been my experience that if you're lucky, you can run them tires for years and years with those cracks in them. But other than that, them tires are in great shape, and hopefully the guy said everything run on it when he parked it, except the magneto quit him is the reason he parked it, is what I was told on it. And he said it's been sitting for 20 years. So even without water in that exhaust, it might have been froze up after sitting 20 years. I've had them sitting longer that I've been able to free up. But so, fun day, and I think we saved another one from the wrecking yard. And thanks for watching.